Hey there, Facebook. Hi, my beautiful queens and kings. This is your one and only Queen Dish here. So, some of you may have seen already. Yes, I had a pageant today, and I won. So, I am the Miss Fashion Week DMV winner. So, I am headed to the national pageant in Texas in November. So yes, but it came to me to do a Facebook post or Facebook Live because, hey, it came to me quickly because I am tired. I'm just getting home after a long day. Of course, my other fellow queens know, pageant day and models and like it's all days of duns. But nonetheless, so it came to me to do a Facebook Live really quickly because for those of you, who are my fans and followers and in my tribe, my Queen Dish tribe, I call you guys, my Queen Dish tribe and my royals, from my podcast, those following and listening to my podcast as well. If you don't know, it's called Queens Don't Settle. You can see the t-shirt I have on, Queens Don't Settle. It's the same as my book. The book that I published, the poetry book that I published, thank you, the book that I published for my ladies. It's Queens Don't Settle, a book of poems to empower women. All of my books are available on Amazon, but you can just go to my website, queensdon'tsettle.com. Again, it's Queens, plural, queensdon'tsettle.com. And the books are on there, the link to my podcast, the link to my YouTube, and the link to my books. So anyway, I'm just quickly coming on here. I'm quickly coming on here because I am tired. Because I just, I'm authentic. My tribe knows I'm authentic. And I think people need to be more authentic and more real. And not try to act like, like everything is perfect and just try to, it's just like, people that like aren't real sometimes. I just really believe that's important to be authentic. And so, I'm on this journey as far as growth, personal growth and personal development, just like all of my tribe is, just like everyone else is who is on that path and has an intention to be on that path to always, growing and bettering yourself. And so I wasn't even going to do the pageant, you guys. I was not... I kid you not. What I will say is divine intervention. Divine intervention is what caused me to compete in the pageant today, because I actually wasn't. Some things didn't fall through, and not in time. And I was just like, I'm not going to be stressed out. Like, I want things to flow in my life. My intention, I believe that when things are right, they're easy. Like they flow, it just flows. Not that you don't have to work and put in the work. Of course, you still have to put in the work. But when it's right, there's still a sense of ease to it. And so I just said, what? I said, I don't mind competing next year. Okay? I was like, I'm not gonna be stressed out with everything going on. I said it's fine. And literally, when I say divine intervention, I mean at the last minute, divine intervention. It was nothing but God, and voila, and look at me, and I won today, and it's another thing that some people, you probably might be surprised to know, is that, I'll just say that people in my circle were not able to make it. And I want to really reinforce to you all, my queens, my kings, anyone out there that is that has goals and dreams and really wants to fulfill them, and is really on a path to truly fulfilling it. You are not, unfortunately, and I'm not saying that, the people in my circle didn't make it because they didn't want to come. I'm not saying that. I'm just simply saying that on the path, sometimes you are not going to be supported for whatever reason. I'll leave it at that, right? Because truthfully, some people, they don't support you because they don't really want you to succeed. They don't. Like, some people are subconscious haters. They really are. Some people, some people may have other obligations, things to do. Some people don't want you to succeed because of their own fears, and their own insecurities, and the point, it doesn't matter. I say that to say that you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself and what you're working towards, what your vision is. If God gave you the vision, like you have to believe that it can absolutely happen and manifest, ladies and gentlemen, my queens and my kings. You have to believe that whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish can actually happen. You have to believe in yourself. That was actually one of the questions that I got in my interview at the pageant. And I mentioned that, I believe in myself. And the woman who, I guess essentially she was like first runner up. That's not how they did it, but we'll just say she was first runner up. Ironically, I asked her, I said, where are your people at? And she said, she was like, yeah, they couldn't make it or whatever. And of course, we just started talking, and I said, yeah. And I said, you just have to really, truly believe in yourself. You have to really believe in what you're doing. You have to really believe in whatever God has given you, whether or not people show up for you. That's what I'm really trying to get out, right? Is that you have to believe in yourself. My beautiful queens and my handsome kings, you have to believe in yourself, even if no one shows up for you. Even if no one shows up for you. So if no one is supporting you, if the people around you don't get it, you're not getting the support that you would have hoped for, you think, you still have to show up for yourself. You still have to show up for yourself, because there are people that are watching you. There are people that need whatever it is that you have. People need you. People need you. Again, it was divine intervention as to why I was able to go and compete at the pageant today, and I and again ironically win, but I could have felt like, man, I don't have some of my people here. I don't want to go there and I don't have anyone to cheer me on. I could have easily gotten into that space, right? Because let's be real. Who wants to go, to an event, by themselves, or who wants to do something, major and not have your people there? But you've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe in yourself and what you're doing, and those that godly vision, whatever it is that you're really trying to accomplish. My beautiful queens and my beautiful kings, right back. You have to believe in yourself, okay? You have to believe in yourself. Even if no one shows up for you, even if people think you're crazy going after, these goals and dreams, you have to believe in yourself, okay? Because think about it. Divine intervention, right? The divine, God, the universe, whatever it is that you may call that, right? Divine intervention, okay? You talk about alignment, and you talk about things that are right for you, right? If it's for you, it's for you, and nobody can take that away. So is it not ironic? In a way, is there am I really surprised that God kind of intervened? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't be. I guess I probably shouldn't be. But when you are in alignment, when something is for you, it's like nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can take that away from you. I was meant to be there tonight, and God intervened to make sure that I was there, right? And I wasn't, stressed out or anything, because I told you, that was the whole thing. I was like, I'm not gonna be stressed out. If stuff didn't come together in time, I could just compete next year. But look at God. God just worked it out to where easy and effortlessly, stress-free, I was able to compete. And so, alignment, I would say alignment, when you are in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing, it usually does flow. It usually works pretty easily and effortlessly. And I've mentioned that before on the prayer calls that I've done. I've mentioned that, I'm sure, on some of the other Facebook Lives that I've done when I was doing the Queendom and the Kingness tips for you all, which are on my YouTube channel. All the ones that I've done for you all are on my YouTube channel. So if you need to, go take a look at it, refresh, please go on over. All of the Kingness tips and the Queendom tips that I've done are on my YouTube channel. But alignment, like when you are on the path that you're supposed to be on, it's like it just seems like things just flow and work out how they should, right? Divine intervention, something happens, it's just easy and effortless. And so, clearly, you guys know, some of you guys know that I'm a Forex trader. And so like my Forex group, we had an event today. We had an event today. So all the Forex peeps are at, the Forex event, so it's cool. Like, I'm just saying, all I'm saying is, even if you don't, oh, you're silly. That's my cousin. A bigger crown? This is big enough. What do you mean? Do you see how this is big enough? Oh my gosh. What do you mean? This is big enough, sir. Oh my gosh. But okay. Well, yeah, a bigger crown, I guess, at the national pageant in Texas, then yes. Okay, then yes. You're already thinking, if that's where we're thinking, yes, then thank you, I'll take that. But this crown is nice. This is a really nice crown. So, anyway, but yes. So, I just want to tell you guys, like, even if no one is supporting you, if no one shows up for you, you've got to love yourself, but you have to believe in yourself. I want you guys to know, because again, you guys know I'm authentic, I'm real, and I know there are people that are not taking the first step towards their goals and their dreams and their true heart's desires, because they're not, their family may think that they're crazy, excuse me, or even their friends may think, their ideas are crazy, and, I hate to say it, but, like, they're dream killers. And so some of you are not taking steps because, you don't have the support per se. But remember, a lot of successful people talk about sometimes you have to do it alone. Like, sometimes there may be a season where you have to do stuff alone. It's not fun. It doesn't feel good, but you have to think transformation, right? You have to think things are shifting for you, right? So, if the friends that you used to have are not going to be, they're not in alignment with who you're becoming, then naturally, yeah, there's going to be a period in there, some time and everything that you may need to be alone, because you've got to get rid of the old energy to make room for the new energy. So if, like, your old friends aren't in alignment with where you're going, right, and who you're becoming, who God always, of course, envisioned you to be and who he ordained you to be, then, hey, think about it. You want to be around fake people? Do you want to be around fake people and people who don't really support you? It sucks, but, just remember, transformation is a process. It's a process, okay? Transformation is not something that you can do overnight and happens overnight. It's just, that's not how it works, okay? So it's, out with the old and in with the new. But I really just wanted to come on here and talk to my queens and my kings based on not necessarily my win, but everything else. I guess, like, you know, what led up to that. Again, because you know I'm authentic and transparent with you all, and just to hopefully I am an example of the fact that you just need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself and your goals, whatever's on that vision board, whatever goals you may have written down. Like, even if no one shows up for you, even if no one shows up for you, you've got to show up for yourself, because there are people that God has assigned to you. And whether or not your mother supports you, whether or not your father supports you, whether or not your bestie supports you, whether or not your cousin supports you, you know, whether or not your sons and daughters support you, like, you've got to show up for yourself. If there's something that's truly, truly, truly in your hearts, my beautiful queens and my handsome kings, right? If there's something that's really in your heart to do, then please do it. Please do it. You know, please do it, because again, people need what you have. Okay, we need what you have. Your gifts, your talents, your abilities, all of these amazing things that God has given you, we need. The world needs. Okay, the world needs you. So even if no one shows up for you, hello. Even if no one shows up for you, please show up for yourself, okay? God will, again, things are shifting. You have to trust and know that God is going to put the right people in your life, because, you know, if the wrong people are there, they have to be removed first in order for that new energy, for the new right people, the better people to come in, right? So again, show up for yourself, even if no one shows up for you, okay? Because divine intervention, and look what happens, okay? So love yourself enough, love yourselves, respect, you know, yourself, increase your self-worth, love on yourselves. Can I just say that? Will you guys just love on yourselves? Love on yourselves, okay? We take enough beating from society. Like, love on yourselves. Tomorrow's my self-care day, so I'm gonna try to relax. Because you know what the queen did. Of course, I had to get my wine. For my people, they probably know my reward for myself is I went and got some wine, of course. So it's actually upstairs. I'm drinking some sangria tonight, but I went and got something else. So that's my reward for my win. But yes, just take care of yourselves and love on yourselves and do what God called you to do, and follow your bliss, follow your divine calling. You know, if God told you to do something, do it. You know, trust me, there's no way that God would give you a vision, that God would give you all of these ideas if you really didn't have the ability to fulfill it, right? If you didn't have the ability to fulfill the vision or create that business and that be a successful business, if you really didn't have it, right, it wouldn't come to you. I'm still trying to get over this cold. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. But yes, if God gave it to you, there's no way, okay, there's no way that you don't have what you need, or that he's not going to give you what you need to fulfill that vision, right? Oh, so show up for yourself. That's really what I just wanted to say to you guys, because my people just were busy. They had other things to do, and it's fine. The people had other engagements, and that's fine. Okay, but I showed up for myself regardless. Like, I can't not show up because of that. You know, hello. You know, you may have to do it alone, but you know what? God's got you. I trust that God's got me. When I go back upstairs to drink my wine, I am definitely going to take a second to get into my sacred space and, you know, talk to God about everything. You know, meditate, do what I do. But yes, so show up for yourselves. Show up for yourselves. Believe in yourself. Believe in what God gave you. Okay, believe in what He's given you, the vision, the things that He's given you. Believe that you can achieve them. Believe that you can achieve them, and that you'll have what you need, because he certainly intervened at the last minute when I tell you, and then look at God. You know what I mean? Like, wow. So I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful and thankful and humbled, and honored. I'm happy. Trust me, I'm happy. I am tired. I will say that. But I'm still gonna have my wine first, of course. Hello. This queen is gonna have her wine first. But yeah, I'm definitely happy. It's a beautiful crown. Yeah, and I'm excited about going to nationals. Hey, Darrell! Tell your wife I said hey. But yeah, so yes, show up for yourself. Absolutely. Even if it's just you. I mean, really, technically, you're your biggest supporter. You are your biggest supporter. Like, people are not going to be on board with you. They're not going to be on board all the time with what you do. It's just how it is. But like I said, successful people, no one just gets there. Like, success is not a straight line, and there are plenty of successful people that, those people, they didn't have the support, and not sometimes from the people who they thought they would have it from. So I can attest to that too. I can attest to that too. Yeah, sometimes the people who you think would support you don't, and you'll be surprised that, like, a complete stranger or somebody that you haven't known for that long will show up and support you. Yeah, it's life. It's life. It is life. Like I said, this is a journey. This is, life is a journey. And I'm on this journey with you all. The queen is definitely on this journey with you all. And that's why I talk to you guys. I talk to my tribe. I talk to my fans, my supporters, like, this is nothing but love, like, honest and transparent and open, very sacred space. There's no judgment, just authentic, pure authenticity, and that's hello. Same thing with the podcast. And what I always tell my tribe on the podcast, this is a authentic yet no holds barred podcast. We don't do that, because there's enough of the BS out in this world, and you need to be people. I feel like people are yearning for that, right? We want to know, like, you're human. Right? Because I mean, that's like, nobody has a perfect, like, hello. Boy, there's some other things going on, but this is not the space for that. But as I continue on my success journey, my life journey, I of course will share some things. I will share with you all some things. Yeah, because I'm just like you. I always tell you guys, I'm just like you. I'm human just like you. So I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And have a wonderful rest of your night. Yes, the queen, she won. Yay. I'm going to go have my wine, spend some time with God, and hopefully, intentionally enjoy my self-care day tomorrow, and get ready to snatch some pips this week. But anyway, I love you all. I love you, queens. I love you, kings. Stay beautiful, brilliant, bold, fabulous, phenomenal, and everything that you are. And gentlemen, yeah, essentially the same thing. My kings, my beautiful queens, and my handsome kings, right? So queens don't settle, kings don't settle. Hello. But I will talk to you guys later. I love you. I love you. I love you. And thank you for the love. Excuse me, those of you that have already congratulated. I love you right back. Those of you that have already congratulated me on my win. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Just trying to fulfill my purpose and my vision, this massive vision that I believe God has given me. but I can do it. You know, I can do it, and I can fulfill it just like you can, just like you guys can. You can absolutely fulfill the things that God has put inside of you and told you to do. You know, and I give you permission, because I know sometimes, you know, people subconsciously, like, they need permission. And I've told you before, if no one else has told you, I, the Queen, give you permission to get out there and be bold, think big, dream bigger, get out there, break the cycles, no more broken records. Hello. Queens don't settle, kings don't settle. Okay, I give you guys permission to be abundant, to be prosperous, to live a life of your wildest dreams, to get on the path to creating the life of your wildest dreams, because you are worthy of it and you deserve it. Okay, you are absolutely worthy and deserving of it. Okay, it's like the have and the have-nots. The wealthy are no different from us. They've just made different decisions. Okay, I did a whole podcast on that, so check out the podcast. It's called Queens Don't Settle. It's on Anchor, iTunes, or Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, and Breaker. Yeah, but like I said, if you go to my website, it may just be easier to click from there. But yeah, I did a whole podcast on that. You know, the wealthy people are not different from us. They're really not. Okay, it's a mindset. It is a mindset. They are not different. They're not better. We're not less than. It's just they have made different decisions. They've made different choices. And we can do the same thing to create a different life for ourselves and at least get on the path to that, because we're just as worthy and deserving. Okay. So as I said, I am tired and I'm going to go have my wine and then go talk to God, and I'm going to bed. So I love you, my beautiful people. I absolutely love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Love yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Put yourself first. Don't settle. And also don't sound like a broken record, because that's kind of played out. But anyhow, I love you guys. I have to go and take this crown off finally. So, mwah, heart space all day, every day for you guys, for my queens and my kings, okay? Nothing but love, pure love, honest love, genuine love, compassionate love, authentic love, right? Authentic love, okay? So I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Good night, you guys. Good night. Good night.